Hello everyone, welcome again. Today we are going to solve a SOC level 2 room, which is, let's see it, Fixit. In this room there is some problem with Splunk configuration, so we will fix it and then we will have some successful logs. Uh, Before we start, where is my... Okay, so there was only one task, right? Let's open it. Now I got this. You have to, of course, first start your machine, and you will get an IP address with a port. And there are some questions. There are some broken logs. Actually, there is some mistake with configuration settings, and we will fix it. With some help, by getting some help from Splunk data manipulation room. Okay, we will solve it by looking these notes, and I want to show you how you can solve such a problem, like using a cheat sheet or a playbook. Okay, so let's read the problems here. There are some event boundary problems. As you can see, this log has to include also this log. It's like this one is the end of this log. It looks like that. Okay, so our log format is like that. You can see easily every new log record starts with network log keywords. Okay, so we can think like that. When you see a network log words, you can think that it's a new log record. Okay, we will do it like that also. And another operation is we will extract some custom files, which is username, country, source IP, department, and of course domain. While creating the necessary regex for this operation, I got some help from ChatGPT. So it's normal. Get some help while you are trying to solve something. Cybersecurity actually is this. Okay, you are using some tools or some websites or some other resources. So I will do all the necessary operations at once, because attack box seems slow again, so all the necessary operations will be done at once. So let's start. To reach the Splunk files, okay, you have to become sudo, because you don't have permission to go to these directories, Splunk and etc and app. Let's ls. As you can see, our app is written here, which is Fixit. So let's go there, ls. Now the necessary configuration files for Fixit app is under this folder, and here we have 4 folders: bin, default, local, and metadata. In bin directory we have our script which create logs, but our all operations will be in default directory. Okay, here we have already an inputs.configuration file. Let's read it. As you can see, in the inputs file we have a script path which is belong to the network logs, and our index will be main, our source will be networks, and source type network logs, and interval is 1. It means every 1 second, in every 1 second run this script. Okay, so we will create 3 files, and they are files.configuration, props.configuration, and transforms.configuration. How can I know that? It is written in Splunk data manipulation row. When you come to the event boundaries, which is the same problem we have here, where was it? Yes, as you can see, we have an event boundaries problem here, and the necessary operations or similar operations for event boundaries are written here. It's a great playbook where you can check for your operation, and according to this paragraph or this part, to fix the event boundaries problem, we have to have some where is it? We have some props configuration file, or if you want to fix your or if you want to extract some files, extract some custom files, you have to have a transforms configuration file and also a files.configuration file. Okay, so necessary files are like that. We can actually can we start with the first question? Yes, we can solve this. What is the full path of the Fixit app directory? It is this one. Our app is live under this directory. Okay, opt, Splunk, etc apps, and Fixit. So what stanza will we use to define event boundary in this multi-line event case? So our stanzas has to be, actually, are they here? Yes, as you can see, we have some stanzas here, and we will use break only before. What do I mean by saying break only before? Let's try to understand it better. As you can see, here are logs, and I will break only before when I see network log. So here I see a network log, so I will break here, and the rest, like these ones are considered one log record when I see a new network log keywords. Okay, when I see this structure, I will break before and I will create a log. It means this. So the answer is break only before. And in the inputs.configuration, what is the full path of the network log script? It talks about this inputs file, and also we have already read it before while we are typing cat inputs.configuration, and here is the answer is written, but the actually path is for this script consider this one. Okay, so we solved 3 questions until now. Now we can start to create our props.configuration file. So let's go. Where am I? Clear, I'm in default folder. Okay, it's good. So I have to create a props.configuration file to solve the event boundary problems. So the necessary script for props.configuration, actually it's not all, but it's like that. Let's type network network logs, and should line merge, it has to be true, and our stanza was break only before, but break only before what? With these regex. Actually, here we use a regex to describe network log structure. So come on. Oh my god, is it broken? Let's refresh it. Oh, my internet connection is lost. No problem, it will come back in 10 seconds. Yes, it came back. So let's refresh it again. And the regex was, sorry, no, come on, okay, network log, and like that. So it's good, but it's not enough. But I will come there later. Control O, enter, Control X. And now let's try to work with our transforms.configurations file. To do that, let's open extracting custom files, and as you can see here we have a problem. Actually, we don't have a problem, but yes, I was talking about this plate. In props.configuration file, we have to add a new line to create a transforms.configuration file. Let's read it. We need to update the props.configuration to mention the recent updates we did in transforms.configuration. Here we are appending the configuration for source type VPN logs with the line, this one. Here, with this line, we will transform VPN source to a VPN custom files, and then we will use this VPN custom files structure here to describe our transforms rules. Okay, so to do that correctly, you have to check your source type, actually not source type. And to do that, you can read the cat inputs file, and as you can see, your source is networks. So let's open nano.profscomps again. So when you add a new line here, like that, transform, was it network or networks? So let's learn it by checking it. Cat opt splunk etc app fixit default. So I do not have permission, right, for this one. So first I have to become a sudo. Let's do it and read it again. Cat etc splunk, sorry, not speech dispenser, splunk, sorry, I was in opt, and then splunk etc apps fixit default and inputs.configuration, and the source is networks. Okay, it's great. And then let's create a new structure with networks. Let's say networks files. Okay, so Control O, enter, Control X. Let's check. Okay, it seems correct. Now I can open my transforms file. Let's create it. And now here, firstly, I have to describe my header. It is networks files, and my regex has to be it is regex, right? Yes, has to be this one. Now we are in regex101.com, and I created these regex with ChatGPT. There was some mistakes with these regex, but I was talking to ChatGPT. I was trying to make it understand me better. Okay, so it will be a good practice for you too. You will learn how to talk with ChatGPT while creating new regex. I don't know how to write regex. I have to learn it, I know, but think like that. You are in a really real life job, and your boss asks you to do this operation, so you don't know, but you have to do. So learn how to get some help from other resources. I did it like that. I got some help from ChatGPT, and it solved my problem. It was hard, but it solved my problem. So I will copy these regex, okay, and I will paste it here. One really important thing is here, as I remember. Transforms.configuration file doesn't accept spaces when it comes to the regex. So as you can see, there is no space in my regex. All are combined to each other. There is no space. I've tried to use some other regex which contains spaces, and it doesn't work. So maybe the problem is really about spaces. So if you have some problem with your regex, you can try to fix. You can try to remove your spaces. Okay, and now it's okay for now. My regex is this one, and here, as you can see, we will have some formats to describe our custom files. Here I'm also extracting timestamp. For the task, we have to extract usernames, as you can see, or let me show it from here. Can I make it bigger? Okay, I can't. As you can see, I have 6 group. First one is username. Second one, department, domain, source IP, country, timestamp. I have totally 6, and I have to describe them to the Splunk. Okay, and then Splunk will extract those files. Timestamp is not necessary, but while I was talking with ChatGPT, it also created it too, and I didn't touch it actually. So when it comes to the create format, you will use this. It is for our name for extracted files, okay, and which group, a $, and username will be 1. As you can see here, username is the first part of the extracted files, and second one is department. So let's extract it. I will call it department, a $, and 2. And the third one was domain and source IP. Okay, let's say domain, it is 3, and source IP, it is 4, and then it has to be country. So let's start with capital C and $, and 5. Username, okay. Department, okay. Department, no, it's not department, it is department. And then domain, source IP, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it's okay. And we will write meta, write meta, and it is also it has to be true, as I remember. Yes, write meta is true. Okay, our transforms.configuration file is ready. Control O, enter, and Control X. Then we will have to create an inputs.configuration file. For what? No. Sorry. We have to create an files.configuration file. Is it correct, right? It was file, yes, files.configuration, and we will tell the Splunk here. Let's read it actually, it will be better. The next step will be to create files.configuration and mention the file we are going to extract from the logs, which is username, index it true, means we are telling Splunk to extract this file at the index time. Okay, perfect. So let's do it. But I will open my transforms.configuration file to look the names of the groups. Let's see, app, Fixit, default and transfer. Perfect. So first one is username. You have to type them same, okay? And indexed will be true. And then department indexed will be true. And then what was it? It is domain. Sorry, indexed is true. And then it is source IP, indexed true. And then it has to be country. Yes, it is. And index, sorry, not space. Indexed is equal true. So all the necessary operations are done now. It's time to restart our Splunk. But before we restart, let's check our where am I? Let's check my app. It is Fixit, and it's also it's already placed here. Fixit. Come on, baby. Open. Let's make you better. Come on. As you can see, our attack box is really slow. I don't know why. I have premium subscription, but when it comes to the speed of servers, it's not going well. I hope TryHackMe will fix it in the future. Come on, aber du bist wirklich. Anyway, let's type our index was main and press enter, and it is oh my god, really? Come on, a little bit faster please. Yeah, now as you can see, our logs files our log records are broken, and we fixed it. We have to only restart it. Okay, so to restart our Splunk, we will have to run this binary Splunk. It was bin Splunk and restart it. It's perfect. Anyway, come on, it's restarting itself. It will take some time, no problem. While we are waiting, let's read some of the questions. Maybe we can solve it without looking at Splunk. What regex pattern will help us to define the event start? It is network log. We have talked about it, but it is the regex format of it. Okay. What is the captured domain? It is cybertees.thm, but we can learn this information by looking at Splunk. Okay, so it's coming back to us, no problem. Our operation has done, and it's time to look at the Splunk. Okay, we can solve this question actually. Which configuration files were used to fix our problem? in alphabetical order. First one is files.configuration, second one is props.configuration, and the last one is transforms.configuration. I did it correct. I wrote it correct, right? The name of the files. Let's learn it. Evet, it is transforms. That's great. So, okay. Now the other questions that we didn't solve is belong to our Splunk. Come on, baby, come on. Time is money, come on. I'm not using my own Kali. Maybe it's the problem. But actually I love attack box, but sometimes it does do that. So sorry for your loss of time. But you can skip actually these parts. I cannot edit my videos. I said it before. My video editor is broken. Every time when I try to edit, cut some spaces, the quality of the video suddenly decreases, and I don't know why. But I promise you, I will fix it too. It's our job. And come on, TryHackMe. Don't let me down. Come on. Come on. Please. Please. Come on. Come on. And it's not fixed. You can think like that. Or do we have to press enter again? Let's press it. As you can see, our logs are broken again. And we have to make the time range all the time to solve the questions correctly. But also let's make it all the time. I was excited and I cut my voice. Come on, I'm begging you, come on. And now, as you can see, our log files are in the correct format. As you can see, we solved the event boundary problems. Every log records has only one line for each, okay? And as you can see here, we have 5 more files, which is username, domain, source IP, country, and what was the other one? Let's learn it. Department. We will select it, okay? And then we will solve our questions. That's it. So there is another problem here. Our network log script launches in every 1 second, okay? So it creates logs in every 1 second, okay? And as you can see, now we have 12 country and 6 department, 12 domain, 45 source IP and 27 username. Some of the usernames or some of the source IPs or some of the countries are missing. Why? Because the script generates random values, okay? So you if you want to have the correct number of total number of country, department, source IP, username or domain, you have to wait a little bit and then you have to press enter again to see the new records. As you can see, our events increased. Okay, so now we have 28 username. Before we had just 28, or now our source IP also increased. Okay, I'm talking about this shit. So, but I won't wait for all of the answers. You got the point. I will just read them to you now. How many countries are captured? Sorry, this question. What is the captured domain? To see this, let's open it. Let's click on domain, and as you can see, the main domain is cybertees.thm, and there is some pages under it, index.html, login.html, but the domain is cybertees.thm. Sorry. And how many countries are captured in the logs? So, is it 12 country? Yes, our country values are correct now, and totally we have 12 countries. How many departments are captured in the logs? It is 6, but let's see if it is all here or not. Department, okay, it is also 6 here. And then, how many usernames are captured in the logs? It is 28, and let's check. It is also 28 here, okay, no problem. We have just source IP, which is unanswered. How many source IPs are captured in the logs? As you can see here, totally we have 51. Let's click on enter again and see if we have a new source IP to add this file. And now, as you can see, network logs scripts generated a new source IP, and it was the last one. And the total source IP we have is 52. That's it. Okay, let's read this question. What are the top 2 countries the user Robert tried to access the domain from? So I will come to the username and search for Robert. Okay, it is in the first place. Let's click on Robert, and then it will written here by itself. And now let's click on countries for Robert username, and as you can see, at the top we have Canada and United States. Okay, the answer is this one, these countries actually, Canada and United States. And which user accessed the secret document.pdf on the website? To solve this question, you can type like that. Our index is main, okay, and I will search for secret document PDF. Click on enter, and then you will have some logs. In the selected files, we have only one username, so the answer, actually the person who is looking for secret document.pdf according to the logs is Sarah Hell. And that was all. I hope I could help you guys. Take care of yourselves. See you in the next solutions. I wish all of you nice days, good nights, good afternoons, good mornings. So see you soon. Goodbye.